Black Lotus, the spiritual journey of an urban mystic. Acknowledgements. In the writing of any book, there are usually a number of people who must be given due credit, and this book is no exception. Though it is not possible to mention everyone who contributed to this process, I would like to direct the reader's attention to a few. First of all, Bhakti Tirtha Swami himself must be thanked. Had he not lived such an exemplary life, I may not have been inspired to write this book. In addition, I felt his guidance every step of the way. Nagaraj, senior editor of Back to Godhead, the magazine of the Hare Krishna movement, should be recognized too, for in allowing me to write a feature article on Bhakti Tirtha Swami, November-December 2005. He helped me to crystallize my thoughts about the Swami's life and work. Others gave me content and encouragement. Most significant were Bhakti Tirtha Swami's close family and friends, including Francis Myers, Julia Henderson, Marguerite Brooks, Bernadette Satterfield, Paul Favors, and especially his niece, Renita Allen, who worked closely with me on early drafts of the manuscript. Ronnie Cooper and Lester Sandifer, his childhood friends, Ron Bay, Bill Miner, his roommate at Princeton, Melvin McRae, a colleague from the same school, Leela Smaranam, Sri Ishopanishad, and Jagannath Pandit were also quite helpful. Interviews with his mentors and teachers, including Vivian DuBose, Jordan, E. Randall T. Osborne, Jan Carew, and William Hall, were an invaluable asset. Let us not forget Radhanath Swami, Bhakti Charu Swami, Giriraj Swami, Danavir Maharaj, Mahabuddhi Kalakanta, Krishna Kshetra, Hridayananda Maharaj, Swatsarup Maharaj, Shesha Riddha Rasikananda, Bhakti Jana, Bhumipati, Roop Vilas, Amog Leela, Vakreshwar Pandit, among others. Their love and appreciation of the Swami, captured in personal interviews, make their appearance in this book. Finally, the work could not have been completed without Rajleela Ma, Ekavir Ekendra Kamagiri Ma, Nanda Sunu, Jambavati, Parvati, Jason Pearson, Lakshmi Narsimha, Ladini Shakti, Sahadev Kashori, Neil Chakrabarti, Lawson Knight, Srivas Pandit, Prabhupada Leela, Vasudev, Brahma Muhurta, Kalpa Vriksha, Purusha Shukta, Ananda Vrindavan, Krishna Nandini, Anubhav, Indrani Ma, Chintavani, Madhav, Leela Katha, Jo Lynn Wells, Bhadra, Ishwar Siki Mahiti, Varaha, Yashoda, Dhira Nitai, Kripa, Aja, Murari, Raga, Madhavacharya, and Kunti, Raghunath, John Guefre, Anna Sapritsky, Mirabai Sapritsky, Guefre, Subal, Grahila for the index, Madhurya Kadambini and her Russian biographical materials in translation, and others too numerous to mention. Let it be said at the outset that the beauty and devotion found in the following pages belong to our great Vaishnav forebears, behind whose giant footprints I attempt to walk. Luminaries such as Bhakti Tirtha Swami, who was undoubtedly advanced on the path, should not be held accountable for those who lag behind, people like me, and yet I write this book. As a consequence, the reader may find imperfection, lack of clarity, or imperceptiveness in the following pages. If so, the fault lies with me alone, and it should not detract from the remarkable journey that will now unfold before you, nor should it diminish your estimation of this extraordinary individual known variously as John Favors, Ganesham, Bhaktitirtha Swami, Gurudev, and so on. Rather, his giant shoes may have been several sizes too big for my tiny feet, even if I labored diligently to follow in his footsteps. Special note to his disciples. I recognize that I do not speak for Bhaktitirtha Swami's many disciples, and that my view is simply that of a loving godbrother. For this reason, the mood and general tenor of the book might seem unfamiliar or even strange to the average disciple. On this score, I apologize and ask you to please bear with me. The perspectives and insights of a well meaning godbrother have value and may reveal a side of Bhaktitirtha Swami that is edifying in numerous ways. That being said, the disciples have their own special relationships with him, and no doubt many of them will eventually release books to share their memories and realizations. Bhaktitirtha Swami himself remained focused on his service of producing literature, even up to the time of his departure. He left Hari Nam Press with volumes of additional material and a directive to continue their publishing work as he continues to guide and inspire them from within their hearts. Harinam Press will thus publish additional material in the future that focuses on Bhaktitirtha Swami's work and mission, but much of this material will be expressed from a disciple's point of view, with all the love and emotion characteristic of such relationships.